One. Hey guys!
Hi.
Hey y'all, we are back again today and we are here to talk to you guys about university advice.
I just want to give a little disclaimer.
These languages, these
because
twangs.
We didn't start necessarily really cultivating our relationship with Christ until like third and second year.
This is an experience.
I know, but I'm sure we're going to give some stories regardless that may have people looking like this. So I just thought I'm going to put that out there. For people that don't know us, we are all entering 4th year and we all study pharmacy.
You're going to live with some rank people. They're going to be disgusting.
Dirty.
They're going to have no home training.
Dirty people.
Bruh, you haven't seen dirt until you've gone to university. You wonder if they lived in pigsties, whether they have parents, were they feral children. So many questions. People are disgusting at university, I'm telling you.
Disgusting. Like, I actually thought to myself, all of us have actually had a dirty housemate. Disgusting. At uni, you could have a flat of 5 people, you could have a flat of 10 people.
Yeah.
You could share bathrooms, you might not share bathrooms. If you're in London, you might have to share a bedroom. It's just a whole, yeah, bro, in London universities, they have to share bedrooms.
How much is it?
I think it's
the same price. It's the same dirty price.
Imagine sharing a bedroom now. I would have stayed at home, you know.
In my flat, we have people like dropping out, so people are coming in, and we had like this foreign student come, and then like it's only when she left, it's when Ming left that you saw.
Her name?
No,
I think her name was Ling. Ming left, and Ming left her room unlocked, and we entered Ming's room.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus!
I never entered that room because of the stories.
Rank-a-tank, little rank. Like, it was like a trap house.
It was a young girl, like there was pads.
No, remember there was blood on the bed.
There was blood. The toilet was
rank.
There was food. Can you imagine that one day? Take in mind, my flat is all females. I have flat members that are actually very good girls, you know, and my food was just going missing at some point. I just was thinking, am I losing my mind? My flatmates would steal my food.
Yeah, I think
then one day.
Story.
One white ginger
know
guy.
that this room is vacant.
And we're hearing people next door or somebody next door doing rumbling. I peek out, I see one white ginger dude leaving our premises. Can you imagine? Come to find out, Ling had left her apartment and started to do one kind of business. Airbnb. But that the tenant that she had got for her flat was now chopping my food.
I heard all of these stories about university, so I already had in my mind that I'm going to be militant with whoever my housemates are. Don't give a D. I went in there, wasn't smiling at anybody, and I had one like bubbly, like she was she was just too much, like overbearingly. I don't even know what the word to use. Those people who are just like, they have been brought up in a bloody bubble. I know, she was just like all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
And then yeah, she was a dirty girl. She had never
used a washing machine, something like that.
She never used a washing machine. She had never like laid her bed before because she's rich, you know. She has maids in her house. And then there was another like Muslim girl, and I thought, you know, like she would be, you know Muslim girls, you just think that, you know, they're nicely
brought
kept
up
or
well,
whatever, brought up well, you know. Fam, if I tell you what these girls made the kitchen into, I had sectioned off my area. Like I said, nobody go to the sink. This is my sink. Nobody use these are my drawers. This is my fridge. Fam, they weren't allowed to cross these boundaries because the side of the kitchen that they used was guys, remember my birthday
it was
party?
atrocious.
It was horrendous.
It was atrocious.
The kitchen, the fumes like circulating. But I can smell it now. I can genuinely smell it now because remember I mopped the floor because there was bin juice.
Yeah.
And it was just fumigating.
Yeah.
And then I mopped the floor. You guys came in and was like, it still stinks. I said, there's not much I can do. Listen, it's everywhere in this university. You go to people's flats, it's every single flat. I've never seen one flat in that student accommodation that was thingy. Like people will be living on the 7th floor and I'm hearing stories. You have mice up there.
A lot of people say that they meet like their friends they have for the rest of their life are made in university, and I can definitely understand now why, like especially when I've met these two crackheads. The people you meet in university can really be influential, like heavily influential in your life, in a positive way but also in a very negative way. I would say to anyone going to university, don't forget how you were raised at home. Don't follow people that have bad morals and feel like you have to fit in and just conform with what they're doing or conform with what everyone else is doing. Because it seems like everybody else is doing that in university. Because your friends will be like, oh yeah, just have fun. Yeah, you're smoking this weed. You're sniffing this crack. Come drinking. If you know you don't want to smoke, you don't want to drink, you don't want to maybe be promiscuous, don't do it because everybody else is doing it. Be yourself and stay true to yourself. And don't let bad friends with different morals or bad morals lead you astray. It's not the way forward.
I think it's very important to have some friends on your course. Luckily, my friends are on my course. If I didn't have these lot, if I didn't have proper friends on my course, I would have died a very, very, very long time ago. So I really suggest that you get friends because they can help you out on a lot of things. That they can give you an essay title or coursework title to write. The coursework title alone you don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to go to? You have to go talk to somebody in your course and be like, what exactly does this even mean? Social life at university is what you make it.
Definitely.
Plain and simple. Like, our university is kind of like there's 2 campuses and we're kind of on the smaller campus, so we don't necessarily have all like the
clubs,
raves, the clubs, the events going on. So a lot of people who come to our uni are like, they hate it. But us, we had the time of our lives.
Like first year, my god, lituation.
And simply because I found people and they found people who we're about it, like we're ready to turn up, like we got to a party and then at the end of the next day we do like the recap, you're like, oh that party, the debrief, you're like, oh that was lit, this happened, that happened, and you realise nobody else necessarily is having as much of a good time as you lot are, but it's just that it was like 10 of us going out all the time, it's just that when we go out we're ready to turn up, like it doesn't matter, you know, be there watching, be there chilling, what are you doing?
Amongst ourselves, like
you actually don't understand, like we had made a name for ourselves, and recruited these guys, recruited them into the thing, and then when we're in the clubs and stuff, we'll be screaming, we'll be screaming our name. People look. I don't know. Oh my god!
I didn't scream though down there because you were trying not to associate.
When we were in the club, we were
people even used to call us by that.
Yeah. And then the little lady.
Let's just say we call ourselves LFL, so we'll be in the club. L, F, L. I was about some dudes in the group will be like L, F, L.
And we'll all be happy each other. People looking at us. But because we had like the girls, we had the boys who were squatting.
Yeah, we're squatting.
My advice for lecturers is to know how your course is set up, know what is required for you from your course, and then know your learning style. In regards to us, our lectures are not compulsory to go to, and I do not learn from lectures whatsoever. In fact, first year, it got to a stage where every lecture I would sleep at, people would be whispering at the back saying,
that girl's sleeping again.
That girl's sleeping again, or they would refer to me as the girl who sleeps in lectures, because I, without fail, like 10 minutes.
More than 10 minutes. She doesn't even care, that's the thing.
So I just stopped going altogether because there's no point. And also we have recordings for our lectures. Like I do a lot of reading as well, like in the background, so I can kind of like fill in the gaps. But if you are somebody who needs to actually hear stuff before you can sit down and read and understand, then go to your lectures.
Especially if they're mandatory.
Ours aren't mandatory.
Because you fail your attendance for the year and there's nothing you can do.
No.
Some people get kicked out of uni for failing attendance. Like in our course we'll get capped at 40%. But until you know your rules and regulations, just go to everything, especially in first year.
What I was talking about in terms of getting capped, for our course, mandatory things include labs, workshops, seminars. So that's where we have to get 80% attendance, otherwise we get capped. So that might be the case in, let's say, your lectures might have to be 80% attendance, otherwise you get capped. Our capping is in terms of our coursework gets brought down to 40%.
In lectures, don't bother taking down like the stuff word for word. There's really no need. Just basically fill in the gaps, if that makes sense, like, because your lectures you'll be able to get them online, so you can just fill in the gaps of what they're saying that is not on the lecture slide. That's the whole point, if you can take notes, or just print out the lectures and then as they're speaking annotate and fill in the gaps of things that you may need to go back and read more about, or things that you specifically don't want to miss out on.
So I wouldn't advise you go to university first term and just say to yourself, oh, I'm not going to go lectures, I know that go there, just learn from the experience, see is this working for me, is this not working for me, and obviously follow the rules, because if your rules say mandatory, go to lecture.
And even though it might not count for first year, you're still examining in first year.
You have to pass first first off to get to second year. And sometimes it's like, as much as it doesn't count, it's nice to get a good grade just so you have that confidence for when you are going into second year, or have that background knowledge when you are going to second year.
And sometimes, let's say if you're applying for placements between first year and second year, if you didn't care about first year and you got like 40%, 45% just scraped the surface, they might actually ask for your grade for what you got in first year, and you're applying for placement and they're going to be like, well, we're not going to take you if you just scraped. They will still want someone that maybe got a 2-1. So it does count, it's important.
Yeah, just to show continued excellence throughout your academic. Yeah.
Okay, the next topic is finding the love of your life.
Forget about it.
Boyfriend, all that, them things there.
So Beth is actually, this is a fly in the room. I can't hide from people. She's reacting because of a fly. Forget about it. All of you. What are your name is? Shaniqua, Sandy, what is this? Funke, Zoe. In fact, if your name is Rachel, forget about it. You're not going to find the love of your life at university.
Hey.
I'm going to say you're not. You are not. Listen, okay, especially not in the first year. Listen, let's be honest. Boys don't go to university to go and find the love of their life. No. They're thinking, I'm gonna go there, oh my god, there's bare girls, there's bare chicks, I'm gonna go and toast some babes. Go and unleash myself on all of these babes.
To put it politely, I'll say 75%. This is too polite. Let's say 85%.
90%, dear.
I don't know what you're saying, I'm gonna raise it to 100. Raise it to 100. Okay,
I'm trying to be, because the thing is, yeah, let's say of you guys watching the video, yeah, let's say 3 of you will find your husband at university. So we have to be...
Guys, of us 3 here, have anybody found...
I said 3 of the thousands of people watching this video will find their husband. The rest of them will not.
So look at the ratio, so 1 in 3, none.
Anyway, my point here is that
1 in 6.
In university, yeah, guys, yeah, 85% of them, whether in or out of a relationship, they do baby boy. Whether it's your boyfriend,
90.
Whether it's like... baby boy living.
The buzz of university will die down very quickly. Like the buzz of being in a new place, being an adult, being away from home by the end of Christmas, when like, you know, you've actually got work to do now, things will die down very quickly and you'll realise, wow, it's not that deep, you know? And if you have like lost your mind and gone to and done some crazy stuff, you will have to live with that for the rest of your life.
Like you're labelled, I'm sure you're labelled that. Yeah. People did some foolishness in first week of uni. And that's how we were referring to them for the rest of
people will tamper your name.
That's it.
Just relax. It may feel like
relax.
You're not, my mom will say, be stable, be gentle, relax.
Take it easy.
Yeah. It may feel like you're not living up to this university, whatever, but trust me, by Christmas time, by January, it would have all settled down and you'll realise, right, it is not that deep.
It's not serious.
Guys, anyway, we'll talk about guys. Who you think are nice, ain't that nice no more.
Freshers is like, for these guys, particularly the guys in the older year, it's like the lions have come out.
What? Second year boys, third year boys, they enjoy it.
Like they actually, it's like the way they're walking out, the way they're looking at you, they want to eat and swallow you. It's very... They want to swallow you.
Because for a guy,
the way they look in your eyes.
It's exciting for them every year. A new load of girls is dropped. A load of stupid naive girls are going to believe everything I tell them. This is, you're rubbing your hands together. Which one shall I select?
Like, everyone lives 10 minutes from each other.
Yeah.
I can take this girl to my home. I can take her friend as well. She would never even...
And as a young girl, these girls are 18. Some of the boys that are 21, you're thinking, oh my god, he's 21, he's talking to me. He drives a car. Anyway.
And all of this like creeping in the nighttime. Listen, people are peeping.
Hey.
Not everything that happens in the dark will come to light. People will catch you. Creeping.
Yeah.
I would really take it easy. You know, in the first couple of weeks of uni, like a lot of people will go wild and you'll fall off. People aren't really your friends. Like I remember the first week of uni, I saw somebody like the person she thought was her friend, she left her lying on the street, like she was vomiting. They were like dragging her like she was a rag doll. And it's like, you have to remember, people don't care about you. You haven't built the rapport with the people. They're not really your friends yet. So really control how much you drink. If you know you've pre-drank and you get to the club and you're feeling a bit turned up, don't go and buy another shot. Take it easy, because when you're going home, they might abandon you on the road and you're left in the city. You don't even know where you are. You don't really know who the people are. So just drinking, really take it easy, man. Freshers, everyone gets freshers flu. So come to university under medication. And know where your local GP is, just in case you need to get a prescription for some medication. That's the pharmacist and that's popping out. Freshers, I would suggest for freshers, take food from home. Ask your mom to prepare some nice stew, some nice chicken, salted meat,
put it in the freezer,
and maybe some jollof.
If you can find a good church or a good campus fellowship that you can go to definitely do that. Like I had a Bible study that I went to that I've been going, well I was going to until it ended for like the last 3 years, and it really helped. It was really good to just have, you know, even if you're not like, at the time I wasn't like serious with my relationship with God, but just having that weekly dose of like your Bible and just being encouraged. Anybody who's going to Kent University, Canterbury Christchurch or University of Greenwich, and you're in the Medway campus or Canterbury campus, we go to a campus fellowship in Canterbury, and it's called Salem.
It's amazing.
Salem.
If you can, come to Salem in Canterbury on the Wednesday service. You're going to have the time of your life.
I'm not sure what the other Salems are like in different campuses, but I think there's one in Hertfordshire, one in Plymouth, Westminster, Middlesex as well. So just look at where you're going to university and just try and find at least a decent campus fellowship.
If you are someone that is on a journey, like you are cultivating a relationship with Christ, then I would say definitely as soon as you touch down, try and find a church. Don't diddle daddle. Find one straight away, because university experience can really just...
You'd be swept away.
Handling money at university, bruv. Money at uni is just... It's just something that is like so temporary.
Like so many people, like I heard stories, you get student loan, some people get maybe $2,000. The $2,000 is finished, you get it on Monday, it's finished by Friday night. Empty account.
That's just...
But if you go out quite frequently, so there's 3 events in a week, and then you know you're excited, maybe you go on an extra night out on a Thursday, you're drinking, then you're buying food, you're just buying everybody drinks, you've lost control. Your account is empty in 1 week, and you think that can never happen to me. You just wait. When you're buying takeaway 3 times a week, entertaining boys in your dorm room with pizza when they can be buying it for you for free with their money. Don't be stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go and give your square to anybody.
Yeah, people
to go and do any job. Don't go and give your square to anybody.
What is this advice? I'm confused.
Don't go and bang fraud is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But don't even leave your card around, because people have thought that they had friends in their room and their friends have actually taken their card details and been using it to bang fraud online.
Look at that.
Can you imagine?
Like, I had a safe in university. I had a safe. I kept my passport there. Kept any monies there. I had again, don't forget like who raised you. If you're at home and you've got Tesco Valley Distance, don't go to university and start doing Tesco's finest. Take your time, go easy. You are a student. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're not working, this is the only money you're gonna have for the next 3 months.
3 months.
And if it's gone, it's gone.
And be responsible, because obviously some people's parents aren't actually in a position to be giving them money when it's run out. So don't put any extra financial strain on your parents because you can't control yourself.
Depending on what kind of loan you get, like if you have sufficient amount of money and you are working, then maybe consider some savings.
That's what I was gonna say.
Obviously, depends what kind of grant you get. Like if you're getting the minimum, you probably can't save anything, to be honest. But if you're getting a decent amount of money, save.
And because I worked like all throughout, well, so far I've worked all throughout my uni, and I get like basically the maximum. So I've been able to like save practically everything that I haven't used for rent. And I just live off of my earnings at work. If you're in that position and you can do that, don't think to yourself, oh, you know, you've got all of this money, because it's like, you know, that those savings have really come in handy for my car and stuff, and like when things go down with all of these parking tickets. And now I'm in a position, now that I'm going into my 4th year, if I do decide that I don't want to carry on working, because I'm one of those people where if I didn't get money from student finance, my mum wouldn't be in a position to financially support me. So I was literally working because I have to work. And if I don't work and I eat into my student loan, I won't, like, nobody's gonna support me. So now, because I've saved all of that money that I've had, well, practically all of that money, like if I decide that I don't want to work in 4th year, I'm in a position where I can calmly stop working and live off of the savings that I have.
This topic is about boys in general university, right?
Let's start with this. They'll tell you there's after party after rave, but there's no after party. It is a trap. Do not go to anybody's house after a rave. About after party.
They were doing hashtags on like uni advice on Twitter. I don't know anything about this, but somebody said do not have a private spliff session with a guy. So do not be bunning together in the house, because all of a sudden you guys will be bunning. Next thing you know, your pint is off.
And yeah, but
this is something that I really want to say. In university, we get hella. It's like we get so confused. Like you forget everything that you've learned before in your life. You have to realize I don't know these guys. Like you will be going back to a guy's room that you don't know. You never met him before. Where's the safety in that? Like, who even knows you're there? Like we said, who's really even your friend at university right now? Who's really going to come and get you if something gets going at university? When you go to university, just be safe. But like when you just meet guys, like you're just meeting guys, he's in your room. You just come to university, he's in your room. It's like you don't know this guy from nowhere. It's not safe.
It's not safe.
In addition to that, don't go to university and start becoming somebody's chef. It's not by force. I find it very, very insulting when people want to call me or text me and say, Uvie, you're going to cook for me. These times, you have to understand the weight of my course, I can't even cook for myself, but I will now go out, buy groceries and start cooking for you. And then wash your plate.
You wash your plate. You wash your plate on top of it.
What else is your house to
wash the plate?
You wash the plate.
You wash the plate.
You cook the food. You bought the groceries. You now wash pot, wash him, eat, then wash your own.
A guy will be mocking you behind closed doors. And girls be saying, oh yeah, he buys me pizza. Okay, he buys you pizza 1 out of 7 days a week, but you're cooking him dinner from Tuesday to Saturday. Doing 3-course meal, but you're failing all of your exams.
In regards to guys, just go to university and be friends with them.
Like,
be friends with them. Like Beverley was saying before, you see the guy, you think, oh, this guy's nice. Then after like 500 reps, he's dumb. Or he's just a loser.
Dead, he's dumb.
Or just like,
he's
crap.
A nerd.
Like, after spending like 24 hours with him.
And it's better if you become friends with him, he'll start telling you his shocky ways anyway.
This is what I mean.
You start learning. Then he'll even boys have big mouths as well. Start gossiping about their mates and what their mates are doing, telling you what university boys are really about. Then you start thinking, okay, that's even better. Let me just keep myself to myself.
Or you'll find him on a Segway.
Oh my god. I wasn't ready.
He hit me like a ton of
Oh my god.
I wasn't ready.
Unless you want fun, don't go and associate. Wonderful. Associate yourself with any guy seriously in first year. Be pre the guy for a year. I'm telling you, pre him for a year. You really just see people's colours just flying out, and then you'll realise like we're better off as friends. Like I can't even imagine us doing anything like after a year of knowing this guy. Do you know what I mean?
Imagine like guys we met in first year, we're thinking, oh my god, he's so plain. By third year, you're always man. Don't even chat to him. Don't even look in my direction.
Or the life you live is beyond criminal. This is beyond criminal.
Yeah. This is like, I'm honestly. Personal testimony.
It's a fast criminal. Like you're just
personal testimonies.
Personal testimony.
Hello.
Find out my score. You, hey.
Rob certain man.
I would say if you're in first year, just get a job, mate. Get a job. It teaches you how to balance things. Particularly, depends on what kind of course you have. Like even our course is quite intense, but you can manage a weekend. You can manage a weekend. You can manage at least 8 hours. It comes in handy a lot having that extra money, not just surviving on whatever your parents give you or whatever student loan is going to provide you. And on top of that, if you can get in a situation where you can start saving, go ahead, because this university is not the end of our life. This university is pretty much the start of your life, and you're going to really exit university and have to start doing things with your life. Maybe you want to start paying rent for something. Now you have some savings to sort of back you up, and maybe you want to get a car, maybe you want to start driving lessons. There's so many things that need money, so it's a good idea to get in a position where you have some sort of money to fund the things that you want to do in life.
And what I would suggest to anyone that is going to uni, start looking for jobs early when you go into first year. Like I got a job literally like 2 weeks in, so I'm just crazy like that. Like I was looking for jobs before I even went to university. Look before everybody else gets into uni and realise they're running out of money and need a job, because you'll have like first dibs. So whether it's on campus as a student ambassador, in local shopping centres,
your student union,
anything like that. Just
library jobs are good.
Library jobs, because it's convenient. You're in the library. A lot of times they let you revise as well. So try and get first dibs, and like you might think, I don't want to work when I go to uni, but I'm telling you, just find like an 8-hour position, because you can always do overtime, and it'll just help you eventually. So get first dibs.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed our advice and our many stories that we're supposed to go and experience but ended up being in this video. Nevertheless, we are going to come to you with our experience video. If you guys were liking our little like short
story times,
we're gonna hit you.
We're gonna hit you some interesting, entertaining, stupid story times of our university experience,
and explain to you how we were actually area boys,
boys
at university, guys. But don't judge us, like Uvie said, you know, we're just living our lives, enjoying our university experience, and that's exactly what this video is. We're just trying to give you advice to let you know like do's and don'ts, like be careful but also enjoy your experience, because it's the last, you know, time you're going to be able to kind of like be an adult but fully a kid at the same time.
Yeah. Thank you guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our university experience videos.